What is the first thing one thinks of when planning a trip abroad? Simple, a valid international travel document or directly say a passport. For foreign nationals planning a visit to the Indian mainland must have their native country's passport with a legitimate visa. In case you are visiting India for business-related purposes, you must apply for an Indian business visa for consent. In addition to the mandatory visa application form, an applicant must also have a set of certain other necessary documents for processing his/her business visa to India. Let us learn about this additional document checklist you must have for processing of your India visa. Online application form. Upon completing the online application form, take a print of the same and sign. Remember to check the barcode on the printed application form. Also ensure that the essential fields, like the jurisdiction, name, passport number, and the date of expiry, are filled in correctly. These things are very significant for maintaining your application accuracy. Photograph and signature. Another must-have is your latest photograph in its standard passport size format. It should be a colored photo with a white background. Next, you will find that the application form has two places for signature. The first is on page 1, just below the photograph box. The second place for signature is at the bottom of page 2. Visa status. A foreign national who is not a citizen must provide certain documents as part of their status. These include a permanent resident card, employment authorization, or a copy of the page showing H1/H4, F1/F2, J1/J2, L1/L2, etc. Address proof. A visa applicant must also submit a photocopy of his/her current residence proof with the completed form. The evidence can include any of your driving license, or a major utility bill, or your current lease papers with both the tenant and property owner's signature. Other proofs such as a bank statement, credit card statement, a PO box number, or your mobile phone bill, etc. are invalid for address validation. Sponsor letter from the sponsoring organization in India. Applicants must have the inclusion letter from the sponsoring company that they will be visiting in India. It must be on the company letterhead, which includes everything from the nature of business to the plausible duration of stay visa. Validity. This may be 1/5/10 years, and the places to visit. Letter from the parent sponsoring company in the native country. Essentially, this letter will include the same details as in the letter from the visiting organization in India. In addition to that, it will also have the agreement on meeting the applicant's maintenance expenses in India. Ultimately, the applicants looking forward to avail their India business visa must also provide a copy of their travel itinerary or airline ticket. And in case you need a much accelerated India visa without any hassles, think of none other than the Expeditious Express Travel Services in San Diego.